Well, hi. I started editing this video and realized that I did not have an intro or an outro for it. So you'll see me again, just like this, at the end of the video. But anyway, I filmed my TBR where I'm drawing the cards and playing the card games. And so I'm going to send you to that in just a second. But welcome to day 2 of April. Welcome to a month in my reading life. I am still at the lake for the weekend, and I will be back on Monday with a not live, but a real-time, up-to-date video on Monday. And we will go through what I read this weekend, like what I'm currently reading right now, because it will be one of the books that we're going to talk about in this video, but I'm not going to tell you which one. And I am going to film the choosing of that book, but I won't tell you that either until Monday. I don't know how to do this filming thing every day. But anyway, here is the card game and the ones that I drew for the card game. And then I'll be back at the end to say bye. Okay, it is that time again. First of all, these are all the cards that I have drawn already. So I've got the other ones in here and I am just reaching in and pulling one out. So unless I draw, what makes me have to shuffle? Unless I draw an ace, I will just leave them all in here. All right, I can't see what's in here either. So here we go. I'm drawing 4 cards today. Here's number 1. 6 of spades. Okay, the 6 of spades is the TBR machine. So I'm going over here to the TBR machine. I'm going to randomize, read a secondhand book. So I have a lot of books on my physical TBR that are secondhand. I'm going to filter this list by the ones that I own because I have them marked as owned. Only show me books that I own. Okay, this one right here, Tall, Dark, and Vampire, is definitely secondhand. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this or not, but I ordered it in a whole set from eBay, a bunch of paranormal romances. So, that one I'm going to go find just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. I didn't have to go far. It was just right here behind me. So, I have it. It is definitely secondhand, and I'm going to add this to my list. Okay, draw number 2. The 3 of spades. We're getting a lot of spades this time. This also is a prompt, and it is from the Hey Reader one. So I'm going to go over there. All right, and then we go to random prompt, and I think I'm going to pick a card. A book that ends in an odd number of pages. Okay, so I'm just going to have to go with what this says on here for page numbers. So we're going to start right here. That's even. Even. Are they all even? This one's odd, but it's already on my list, so. Here we go. I thought you said this would work. There we go. 301 pages. Why are so many books even numbered? That's so weird. Okay. Here we go, draw number 3. Jack of Diamonds. So Jack means that it has to come from my physical TBR. And I have that down here, my physical TBR. All the books so far that I own are right here. And it says the last one is 160 and the first one is number 2. So here we go. There are some books that I just got that aren't on this list, but that's fine. Pick a number from 2 to 160. And you can't see it. I mean, you can't hear it, but it says 69. So I'm going to go down here to 69, and it's Shaman's Crossing by Robin Hobb. I need to look at that because it might be the middle of a series, so let me look. Okay, it is part of a series, but it's book 1. It says book 1 of the Soldier Son trilogy. Now, I know that some people have not liked this as much as her other stuff, and I've only read one book from her, The Assassin's Apprentice, which I loved. So I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll see what I think about it. This By the way, came from Borders a long time ago. I got it secondhand as well. Okay, and then this is my last one, last draw. 5 of clubs. So clubs are just random prompts. And this one says the 10th on my Storygraph TBR list. So let me go back. Earliest added, and we'll see what number 10 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well Met by Jen DeLuca. I have been wanting to read this, so I am happy that this came up for this one. Okay, so I think the game was pretty nice to me this time. I got 4 books that I'm excited to read. One of them I'm not really sure what it's about, but that's okay. I think that I'm going to at least have fun with those 4 books and all the rest of the books that are on my TBR. I have decided that for the month of April, since I'm doing this in such a weird way, I'm going to have different people and animals that live in my house pick the next book that I'm going to read, because normally I just put all my books in order and I just kind of go down the next one on the list. But this way, I think it'll be a little bit more fun for you guys, because you'll see like what I'm going to read and then how I feel about it. But then also it'll be fun to just involve other people and animals that live in my house. Okay, well, I'm going to make this big. There we go. And I'll tell you what I've done. It says TBR creation, but that's not the creation anymore. This is the actual TBR. So I've gone through and I've divided them into audio and then ebook and physical book. So everything I'm going to be reading is on this list. And like I said, I usually go in like a rough order of how I think I want to read them. But for this time, I'm letting the people in my house and the animals choose what I read next. Now, since I am out of town right now, I have already had both my sons pick a book. And so those are going to be the first 2 books that I'm starting the month with. And they're both, here's a hint, down here in this physical Kindle ebook situation. So that narrows the list down a little bit for you. So if you want to go ahead and guess what you think the first books that I'm reading, both of my boys picked books that are down here. So that's all I'm going to tell you. Not going to give away anything. Tomorrow you will see a book haul of the most recent books that I just got. There's actually been 1 book that's come in since then, but I'll save that for a future book haul. And that's going to do it. I will see you on Monday with what happened this weekend and what I'm actually reading. See if any of you got it right. And I'll see you then. Bye.